Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. I am here to share with you a massive vision of an opportunity that has changed so many people's lives already, and it has the ability and the possibility to change yours if you go out with us and take all-out massive action. Now, I want to give you a quick recap of what we've done so far since we just started this business a year and a half ago. And we've been able to build such a massive foundation to prove the model of what the promise of the industry has been fulfilled by the Mavie and Altron opportunity. The industry of direct sales and network marketing has been talking about building a blockchain. And they've been talking about building a blockchain, and they promised that eventually there would be a blockchain that would solve all the problems of the direct sales industry. And there's been many companies that have came and gone with this promise. This promise has been a promise that has been echoed through the nations in multiple companies, the ones, the twos, the threes, the five coins, all the different companies that are out there, and no one actually delivered the promise. Well, I'm here to tell you today, there has finally been a company that was able to put together an ecosystem and put together the technology team and actually build a blockchain and then connect it to a direct sales opportunity. And that's what we're here to talk about today. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what we've done so far with the Mavie Altron system. We've built over 350,000 members in 120 countries all over the entire world. Even though that we've done this much, it's still at the infancy of the business. We're really just at the foundation. We've built an event culture, 400 events plus events and major events and many, many more events than that in 120 plus countries, 350,000 members worldwide, and just scratching the scratch of the surface. We are just getting warmed up. We've paid out so far to our members $75 million in commissions. $75 million in commissions paid out, and we are just at the foundation. We now have a solid foundation. We've built an opportunity that gives everyone an equal playing field, a place where the average person has the same potential as a networking superstar to build their legacy and their future. I got started in this business less than 2 years ago, and I was able to create an income of over $5.5 million in commissions. And I believe that the people that are joining this business now have a much bigger opportunity in the timing and the speed of what they need to build, because we're the pioneers. So the pioneers always end up taking the arrows in the back, as things, when you're building a foundation, is much harder than building the building, because it needs to be super solid and it needs to be laid out and set so that we can build a massive structure upon it. And that's what this year is all about. 2024 is a year of growth where the massive structure will be erected through this business opportunity. What it's going to take for that to occur is a massive, big vision, concrete plan, and the tool and the systems that are laid out in front of you so that you can actually step and follow in the footprints of success. What I'm going to talk to you about first is the entire industry and how this industry is at a time, a special, unique time in the history of the world, where the world is transitioning, and it's transitioning through like a warp tunnel. And it's going so fast that it's happening right in front of our eyes that this massive transfer of wealth is occurring. I want you to remember the term transfer of wealth. And then after this call, I want you to Google transfer of wealth. And you're going to see that it's been talked about for years. It's been talked about for generations. It's been prophesized about. It's been told about in every single ancient culture that there would be a time where the wealth of the wicked is being stored up for the righteous. And at this time is that time. It's a time where there has been a mass amount of resources built by traditional companies, by traditional business, by the traditional banking system, by the traditional government. And at this point in time, the people that are able to step forward into the technology and cryptocurrency space, the blockchain technology space, are able to capitalize on that resource. They're able to step in and take advantage of something that is happening already, something that has been built for the last 100 years of people being able to build the traditional financial system. And now the people of blockchain are able to take advantage of it. I'm telling you, what you've seen of this opportunity and what you've seen of the cryptocurrency world is just the tip of the iceberg. What is actually happening behind the scenes, what you can't see so far, and what you haven't seen yet in the cryptocurrency space is going to blow your mind when you truly understand the amount of resource and energy that is going into cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. It is going to change your point of view of everything. You're going to have a paradigm shift today. Today, you're going to have a shift in the way you look at cryptocurrency. You're going to have a shift in the way you looked at blockchain technology. And today is a time where your eyes are all going to become open to see the true opportunity of what this is right here in front of your face and what is happening without you being completely aware of it. It's time to shed light. It's time to lift the veil of the understanding of what's happening. The first quadrillion-dollar industry. Real estate, cryptocurrencies, stocks, intellectual property, forex, and commodities. All companies of the world are converging in one place. And they're all converging. They're all coming together in blockchain technology. It's the industry, one single industry that will unite the entire world's wealth. One single industry that will unite the entire world's wealth. And this industry, for the first time, has an opportunity that the average person can go out and share with their friends and family to introduce people to something that is already created and already there and so solid and safe that it is an inevitable effect. It is something that is going to happen that is already in place, something that has already been laid out, and the banks and the governments all understand this, and it's our opportunity now in this in-between time. It's our opportunity as individuals to be able to step in and take charge of our financial futures by promoting an opportunity that shares the vision and the information with the normal people of what's going to happen in the financial world before it happens. It's all started already. The banks, the governments know this. They know this so well that they're not only going to push you into cryptocurrency eventually, but they're going to force everyone into cryptocurrency eventually. In the next 10 years, there will not be fiat currency. That means that the money is inside of your mattress is going to be worthless. The money that is inside of the closets is going to be worthless. The money that is buried all over the backyards of people's homes is going to be worthless. It will have zero value because they're going to eliminate paper currency. There will not be paper currency in the future. It has already been a decree by all the world banks and all the world currencies to make a mission to get rid of paper currency. They want to be able to count everything. They want everything on blockchain. Now, for anyone that doesn't understand what we understand, it could be very scary. But when you understand what we understand, we have a decentralized autonomous organization as a blockchain system. We have the people's blockchain with Ultron. So now we're able to utilize the tool, the system of direct sales, to go out there and be able to share an opportunity with people of a business that actually solves the problem. See, direct sales has solved problems ever since it became an industry as a whole. If you understand the company Amway, they solve the problem of people being able to get products to their homes easily on a drop ship or an auto ship type of a scenario. They also solved the problem of communicating the health and wellness industry. And because of that, they were rewarded. The DeVos family built a company that made them worth $5 billion. The value of Amway has become $14 billion, and they built the largest single company in the direct sales industry. Now, the direct sales industry as a whole is a $238 billion industry, the market cap. And Amway has been able to become a $14 billion company. There will eventually be an Amway of cryptocurrency, and there will eventually be an Amway of cryptocurrency with a network marketing opportunity, because network marketing has created the market cap of all cryptocurrencies. And the thing is, the people that are in network marketing companies have made the biggest companies in cryptocurrency popular. If you ask your friends or family, you can ask them, how do they hear about Bitcoin? And the fact is, they're going to tell you that they heard about it, and you heard about it, and everybody that you know mostly heard about it from somebody that was in direct sales. So the direct sales industry has proliferated the information of cryptocurrency into the marketplace. It has built a $1.7 trillion market cap, and it's made CZ $65 billion. This is all coming from direct sales. Majority is people that were in networking opportunities in different companies in the space, and they went out and talked about Bitcoin. They talked about Binance Chain. They talked about Ethereum. But the fact is, there was no company that has been around and stayed around to hold onto those market caps. So the fact is that the people themselves were not able to make a massive profit on this energy. So the people themselves missed out on the opportunity because there was not a system with a compensation plan. Now, what I'm going to share with you is something that changes the game as we know it. What we have here is we have a blockchain with a direct sales opportunity in the cryptocurrency space with a compensation plan. The industry is $1.7 trillion today. The market cap of Bitcoin is 57 times bigger than the market cap of Amway itself, the biggest company in the space. What we're going to share with you is going to be as big as the market caps of these opportunities that you see currently. It's going to be as big as Bitcoin eventually, what Bitcoin is today. By the time it's as big as Bitcoin, of course, Bitcoin's going to be bigger. But the fact is, we are in the infancy of crypto as a whole. We are in the infancy of the market caps of all of cryptocurrency because there's so much more resource right ahead of us that is soon to be introduced to the space. I was talking about Bitcoin when Bitcoin was in the hundreds. I was buying Ethereum at $5. And people thought I was crazy back then. But there are a few people that believed me. And those few people are now completely set for life and multimillionaires because they bought as much as they could. I'm telling you this now. Bitcoin will be $1 million eventually. Ultron will be hundreds of dollars eventually. And you're now at a place where you have the opportunity to see the past at the same time as looking at the future. And you see what the past has achieved. And now you have the future right there ahead of you to be able to just step in and make the decision and follow the footsteps of success. Because these industries and these market caps that are established so far are relatively small compared to what is to come. The entire industry of direct sales is the same size today as Ethereum as a market cap. The same market cap of Ethereum is the same as the entire direct sales industry. Ethereum itself was created by technology people, but it was made popular by people that are in direct sales. The people in direct sales have built this and drove the biggest communities to Ethereum. Ethereum does not have a compensation plan. But now with Mavie and Ultron, you have an opportunity with a compensation plan and a cryptocurrency blockchain connected to each other. So it's inevitable that if you combine these two things together, that you're going to create something bigger than the whole. When you have a compensation plan attached to a blockchain, you now have the opportunity to build something bigger than any cryptocurrency that exists today in the market, because the industry is gonna grow. the industry is going to grow so rapidly because the amount of volume that is going to grow into the industry is going to make the market caps much bigger than they are today. If you look at companies like Apple, for example, everybody knows of Apple, you've heard of Apple, but Apple is twice the size of the market cap of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, you know that it's at its infancy, you know that it's a baby still, because if you go out into the world and you were to go ask 1,000 people, would you like $10,000 or Bitcoin, and you had $10,000 in cash in your hand, hard cash, you had $10,000 in paper money and fiat money in your hand, and then you had a Bitcoin on a device, and you showed them the $10,000, you said, would you like $10,000 or would you like Bitcoin? I guarantee you that out of 100 people, probably 90 of them would take the $10,000. Out of 1,000 people, probably 900 of them would take the $10,000 because the world does not understand what cryptocurrency is yet. They still think that paper money is the future. But the fact is, paper money is the past. Paper money is not going to be there anymore. So when that's the fact, all you're doing is educating people on something that is about to happen. You're educating people on a future that is obviously going to occur. Now, Apple, $3 trillion. Big, decent market cap for a company. When you start to look at the companies that are out there and you combine together the market caps of big companies, you realize that Apple is small for an industry. The S&P 500 is worth $37 trillion. This is 20 times bigger than cryptocurrency. This is the top 500 companies. All of these companies, all of these businesses are going to be on blockchain in the future. All of these companies eventually will have smart contracts operating and running them. All of these businesses eventually will be completely on blockchain. $37 trillion will be on the blockchain. That entire amount of finance and resource will be on blockchain, making the market caps of cryptocurrency even bigger. Forex, as a trading amount and value and asset, is 110 trillion. As an entire market cap, it's over 2,000 trillions. That's over 2,000 trillions. It's 2 quadrillion as a market cap. The entire Forex is a net worth of the entire industry. It is a massive, massive industry. World currency is moving to cryptocurrency. All world currency in the future will be on blockchain. It has already been decided that world currency is moving to blockchain. It's been decided that the money of the world will be traded and will be put onto blockchain. It is already happening that China is utilizing their yen instead of the US dollar to buy oil. And when that happened, when that point was proven that they did that, they started to buy oil barrels, that means that it's the end for the US dollar, especially because the US dollar was the only thing that was utilized to buy oil back in the past. Now, they're using their own stable coins. So all of this is occurring and all of the resources are flowing in this direction. And because of that, you now understand that you have the opportunity to step into a space that is going to grow rapidly. It's going to grow rapidly because of the size of the market caps. Now, the market caps that are coming are going to be 100 times more and even 1,000 times more because all of the money of the world is flowing into cryptocurrency. We have a unique time in history. See, the millionaire making formula that everyone has worked so hard in the past, it's not changed at all for the last 100 years, and it'll work for the next 100 years. If you were to invest $30,000 into Apple back in 1980, you would have made $42 million today. Rising industry, long-term mindset, and getting in at the right timing. This is a crucial formula for success. Success leaves clues, and if you can follow in the footsteps of what others have done before, then you can step into a future like that they have achieved in the past. We are now in a special time in history. We're in a time where real-world assets are being tokenized. The whole world, real estate is being tokenized. Real estate is being called fractionalized real estate. And fractionalized real estate, where every single building in the world eventually will be considered a brick. And each one of those bricks of those buildings will be fractionalized into coins and tokens in the projects. The whole world is moving into cryptocurrency. And since we're at the time of real world implementation, that means that we are at a special time to where everything is going to start to be more visible in our three-dimensional reality, that everything will be on blockchain. It's not just me saying this. Go look around and study up a little bit. Take your time and energy to see what the future is like. And the future is very bright for cryptocurrency. With all this happening, present time, everything is traditional finance. Majority of it. We are probably 1% into the process of this occurring. That means that the market caps that you're seeing today of $1 trillion eventually will be more than 100 times that in the near future, and more than 1,000 times that in the further future. Within 5 years, we're going to see market caps into hundreds of trillions of dollars. It's going to create a digitization of everything. A complete super asset will be created, a complete super industry. When blockchain and technology combines all of this together, it creates an industry that is new and unique and encapsulates all of the other industries that exist in the market today. Blockchain technology will be a $250 trillion industry by 2032 and a $1 quadrillion industry by 2040. Blockchain technology is a place where individuals that are in direct sales are able to create an income into the billions as distributors. My goal in this business is to make $1 million per day in the next 5 years as a distributor. In this business, you may have a goal similar, but it's not a per week or per month, but per year, but $1 million per day. The only way that I would be able to do that is to have a business and an opportunity that has the capacity to scale to that level. And this, I'm telling you, has the capacity to scale to that level. You're not going to be able to do that in the traditional cosmetic world. You're not going to be able to do that with the traditional products. You cannot do that with the consumable product market in traditional network marketing because the companies themselves create billions, but the distributors do not make billions. In this case, you're going to have the opportunity as a distributor, if you put the work in, you put the time and effort and energy in to create billions of dollars worth of assets as an individual. This is an opportunity that is going to surpass everything else that anyone has ever seen in cryptocurrency and network marketing. It's the first system that has ever been attached to a blockchain. It's the first time in the history of direct sales that a blockchain and network marketing have came together and partnered up to build something amazing. Mavie is the right project. Ultron is the right opportunity. And all you need to do now is get in, hold long term, and go to work. The tokenization of everything is upon us. Real estate and all of the other assets are moving into the blockchain. And our Ultron staking hub is like the S&P 500 of the new ecosystem, the new economic model. This new economic model is going to put all of the technologies into one place. And our product, the staking hub product, is giving you a part of that resource by giving you access to the coin that is going on the blockchain where everyone eventually will be, the people's community. Mavie brings new community, bigger TLBs to new projects to Ultron, which means it attracts and continues. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's an entire system that is built on chain, and because of the technology, it all unifies and builds the Ultron system. We bring the community, which we always do. We as distributors never don't do our job. We always do our job. And because we do our job, we will actually make assure the success of Ultron as a product. The fact is we're top 50 already just by the size of our market cap that we built. It eventually will be shown on CoinMarketCap They're one of the 50 biggest projects in the world of cryptocurrency. It is going to be revealed in the next few months, I expect, that it'll be showing on there, but it's already done. The work is already done. Now it's just a matter for CoinMarketCap to catch up to show how big this project is already. Right now, the cryptocurrency industry is $1.7 trillion. In the next 10 years, it's going to be $250 trillion. That will put Ultron's market cap at $225 billion if it doesn't change its position. The industry is going to grow so much that you're going to see this project grow right along with it. And the fact is, we have a compensation plan. So with the compensation plan, that allows us to step in and go out there and promote and do what we do. In the next, by 2040, this will be a almost $1 trillion project. We believe this, we see this, and we will fortify this by working hard now. We will assure the success of our business by continually to tell the message, and all you need to do is make the decision to join us and to see what it is we have here as an opportunity as a whole. Mavie will win because the people will win. And if the people win, then Mavie wins. And that is a beautiful situation and a system for everyone to have the opportunity to become part of something that is bigger than themselves and something that is going to generate generational wealth for families for generations to come. This opportunity is different than anything you've ever seen before because it's built properly with real technology, with a real vision, and a real core team of leadership around carrying that vision. That's the vision talk for today, ladies and gentlemen. And now that you can see the future, now that your eyes are open to the opportunity that is coming as far as cryptocurrency as a whole, now it's time to see the vehicle that you're able to ride into the future. For me, it's like a huge tsunami or a wave that is coming. If you can just imagine a massive wave, you need to have something to ride this wave. If you do not have something to ride the wave, it's just going to slap you in the face. This industry of Web3 is coming so rapidly that you need a vehicle or some way to position yourself properly in this energy that is moving already through the space. Without a vehicle, it will pass you by. To try and build your own vehicle right now, it's like trying to work on the landing gear when you're taking off the plane or while you're in the air. It is very tough to be able to build a vehicle, especially to this scale. So you have the choice to choose an opportunity to join a vehicle of someone that is already putting the work in and someone that has already got a system in place in order for you to be able to catapult and catch and latch onto to go for the ride. So get your paddle arms ready to ride the surfboard of Mavie, the surfboard of success, the ship that is going to be able to let you sail into the wave and to be able to actually ride it and catch the wave of the future of everything that's going to happen in the cryptocurrency and blockchain market. Mavie is an education platform that delivers Web3 products, bringing crypto and DeFi to everyone, bringing crypto and DeFi to the average person. It's a system designed like Uber and Airbnb. It is not something that is owning anything itself. It actually just was smart enough to separate itself and build a platform. And all the platform does is pay commissions and deliver product, but it doesn't own any products. They decided that they would partner with Ultron and they would solve the problem of transactions. See, in the world, cryptocurrency, and I just experienced this week actually, where wire transfers. Now this, to me, I haven't done it in probably 10 years since crypto came out, but I had somebody actually sent a wire transfer. And a wire transfer takes like 2 or 3 days sometimes internationally, believe it or not, and then it costs $30+ to do the transaction. But a cryptocurrency, I became so spoiled in the fact that I just can send millions of dollars to people all the time, everywhere, for pennies. And I did not realize how bad and antiquated the banking system is, even worse than it was when I got out of the banking system 15 years ago, when I stopped really utilizing banks and started utilizing cryptocurrency and digital transactions for everything. But it's actually gotten worse, that you can't send more than $10,000. There's all these limits and all these risks and all these things and all these KYC. So much to just move your own money. It's ridiculous. Blockchain has solved that. Mavie is a system that discovered the Ultron blockchain, partnered with them. And by doing that, they've been able to actually bring Ultron to a top 6 blockchain in the world. Mavie's first year in revenue, they've been able to do over $100 million in revenue with 350,000 members globally, with 40 offices around the world. A solid foundation, as we talked about. The reason why that they've been able to be so successful is because they decided not to make the product. They allowed Ultron to do that. Ultron is a team of developers and professionals that knows what they're doing. Mavie is a marketing system, and because they're not the company that actually manufactures the product itself, it allows them to focus completely on marketing. It allows them to focus completely on paying people and building the affiliates platform. And this is a genius model. They came out with 3 main products to start. Now, these 3 products are partner products, so they're not actually Mavie's products. They're products that are partners for Ultron, like, for example, the Staking Hub. The Staking Hub is our wealth builder. I like to simplify all of this for people because the fact is it's very simple what it is that you're getting out of this, but the technology sounds extremely complicated. So the Staking Hub to me is the wealth builder. This is what everybody should have. It's your buy and hold. It's your way of getting into cryptocurrency and buying something and not having to understand everything about how the technology works, but being able to benefit from the energy of everybody working together. And then the next product is our Lotto Day. Lotto Day, we call it our gaming hub. Lotto Day is a system that allows people to generate a daily cash return from the amount that they put in to the lottery platform. And then last but not least is our Flip Me payment hub. This is a banking system with an IBAN account connected to a cryptocurrency debit card. These 3 products are excellent first products to launch the community. These are great products for the average person to be able to participate in cryptocurrency without having to be a trader, without having to be a crypto genius, to be able to just get in and try something and get familiar with the space and learn while they earn. The Ultron ecosystem is 40+ senior developers. These are superstar professionals in the space that know exactly how to build a technology. This is what they do. They're pros in building technology. This is their entire lives are spent on building a technology product. The case is, and the fact is, that these people were developing and building this technology before they heard anything about Mavie, before they knew anything about a marketing company, and they were planning on launching this when it got closer to the bull run. But they found Mavie, found them, and they found Mavie, and they decided to start together. And the fact is that both of them were building separately before, so they didn't know each other. But now that they're unified, they've actually become stronger together with the partnership that was created. The teams here worked at Polygon, Solana, Polkadot, Hyperledger, Binance Smart Chain. Hyperledger is IBM's blockchain. These are some of the best in the space, and the coin is listed on multiple exchanges already. It's fully transparent. It's a real deal cryptocurrency project, and it just happens that we have a direct sales company to be able to actually promote it. The product starts like this, goes from $100 to $30,000. The Staking Hub gives you a reward, and the reward is 5 years of passive, 0.2% a day, or 6% a month. This reward is paid in ULX, and it duplicates and multiplies to where you get 311% in ULX increase in the value of units of your coins over a 5-year period, which gives people a much higher return than just buying off in the traditional market if they were buying directly off the market. The industry of cryptocurrency has proven that we can see 1000x plus multipliers. So far, at the peak, we've seen Ultron hit up to 19 times where it started at 1 cent. It's trading around 8 to 12 cents now, and it's in the marketplace just for a short couple of years. We have not seen, it takes a traditional project 3 to 5 years, and you're going to see in this next major bull run how massive this project is going to go. You're going to see the future of what's going to happen, a glimpse of it. You're getting in at the right time, and the Staking Hub is the best product to participate and to ride that wave. Next, we have Lotto Day. Lotto Day is a lottery ecosystem, decentralized smart contract. This is a series of smart contracts that's interconnected together that make all of the actions on the blockchain completely fully connected. So you can play all the different lottery games, and you can play casino, prediction markets, bingo, to the moon, all the games that they're building, all in smart contracts. There is audited by CertTech. The final CertTech audit was just completed the other day and is now getting ready to be published on the site. Probably in the next few days, it'll be published on the site. And this system is fully running, fully operating, fully on mainnet, fully functioning and fully paying out rewards. The pre-sale is limited to only 100 million. There's only a quarter of that or so left. It is going to clear out very rapidly, especially after these audits are completed. The lottery industry is a massive space. It's a $400 billion industry, and there's never been one single solution. There's never been a single place where you could actually go and play all games internationally in all of the world. You always have to be able. A person from the United States can't play in China. A person from China cannot play in Africa. So this combines the entire world industry and connects 190 countries together in one world playing platform. There's 75 million was allocated for our pre-sale, and like I said, there's just a small amount of that left. The way that the revenue share is broken up between the people in the system is like this. So 50% goes into the prize pool, then 20% goes into the revenue share, then 5% goes into referrals, 5% goes to buyback, and then the 20% goes to marketing costs. This is an example. If there's 500,000 tickets sold, that's $3 per ticket, that's $1.5 million. 20% goes to rev share, then $300,000 would go into rewards. The NFTs go from $100 up to $30,000. $100 in, you get $200 out eventually. $30,000 in, you get $240,000 out eventually. It's based on the amount of transactions, and it's based on the orders through the system of every time that a ticket is sold, it pays back a revenue share at the 20% of the revenue share. We have a calculator on the website that explains everything completely, shows you all the different scenarios of how much tickets could be sold, and gives you some hypothetical situations so you can see. This system is the first of its kind in the lottery world. It will become massive, and the numbers on the site, I believe, are small compared to where they're going to be eventually. Over the next few years, as this product really gets into the market, it is going to give people such crazy, amazing returns. If this was to become the size of stake.com, for example, every one of these products would all be completed in their first year, and then multiple times. People would be getting back 5x their money on a yearly basis, 10x their money on a yearly basis, if this becomes just as big as stake.com. When you see everything going into cryptocurrency, this will be a major, major product for this space. And last but not least is FlipMe. FlipMe is a online banking system that is connected to cryptocurrency. And this system is the first of its kind to be able to have banking and crypto combined to one place, banking and crypto and a debit card. And when it puts it all together, you have a crypto wallet, you have a physical card and a virtual card. And when you have that all combined in one place, it's launching something that is a game changer as we know it. It's a global payment, an app, and a card. The card solution designed for banking and crypto for everyone. You're able to pay with Google Pay, Apple Pay. You're able to it's able to be on the App Store and on Google Play as well. This is giving people the control of their money. It's giving people the access and the power of free will back to them for their finances. This is probably the best system that's ever been put together like this in the world. Virtual cards, mobile app, complete instant payments, transfer money, SWIFT, fiat currencies, cashback, store crypto, receive salaries, compliant, fully built, technology completely done, and the only type of system of its kind that I've seen that has a cold wallet attached to an IBAN. The pre-sale of this is 50 million. And 50% goes to the FlipMe tech, and then the rest of it goes to revenue share, operational costs, and it continues to pay back to the people, the revenue share aspect of it, of the people that purchase the NFTs. The NFTs, again, go from $100 all the way up to $30,000, and the NFTs pay back based on the transactions, based on people spending money, $100 in, $200 out, or $30,000 in, $240,000 out. Over time, these are opportunities to collect NFTs. These NFTs are like, they're utility NFTs that pay back rewards. So if we teach people how to become utility NFT collectors, because traditional NFTs are pretty, but what the being pretty doesn't really give you any real value over time, long term. The beauty of art as an NFT is a short-sighted idea. The beauty of utility as an NFT is really where this world is going. When you're able to collect utility NFTs, you're able to get back major rewards, and it's not just one time, it's over and over and over and over again that you're going to be able to get back these types of rewards. These will pay people in the millions eventually because you have the ability to rebuy. You have the ability to infinite rebuy the NFT and the NFT amount. There's a calculator on the website to calculate the daily rewards to prove the model so you can see it. This system is in the process. All the technology is completed. The technology is completed and it's about ready to be ready in this next second quarter. We expect to be launching this and having this fully available for all of our members around the world. It's foundational building. First is the Ultron blockchain. The Ultron blockchain is the layer one. We call it layer one because it is the first layer of the foundation. It means everything can be built upon it. After you have the layer one, then you need to have the product like the staking hub. The staking hub is the second part of the foundation because everything that is in the business is actually leveraging off of the staking hub. The staking hub gives the access to every single thing that's inside of the community because the staking hub gives you the coin. The coin becomes and increases its value based on all of the other products that are brought onto the blockchain. So now you have everything you need to be able to participate in the growth of this. And then the different products that continue to come, because there will be eventually 1,000 applications, are all going to increase the value of the first applications. So this is our opportunity for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Get back with the person that shared this with you. Get on calls, get your questions answered, and get to know what this entire ecosystem is all about. Get to understand what this blockchain is about to deliver and is what is delivered already. The promise of the industry fulfilled. The future of blockchain is here. The people's blockchain is going to allow people to generate generational wealth for families' lifetimes to come. To be great, 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 great is to do something great for the next 10 generations. It is your chance, your opportunity, and this is the opportunity that allows you to do this for your friends and for your family. Absolutely appreciate your time, everyone. Have an amazing day. Take a look and make sure you really get to know everything that's happening here. We will create massive legacy for everyone.